Hello, welcome to the weather update. It is the 5th of August, and it is almost 10 o'clock, and some clouds, and then we had a little breaks of sun in later on in the day. You can see as the sun set here, we went mostly sunny, and you can sort of see that smoke that is sort of up over up to our north there. That doesn't seem to be moving toward us. We'll pause it when it gets to that there. So you can see the smoke up over Canada, but we're not really seeing too much smoke in our area. And when the clouds broke, the skies actually look pretty nice. So we're going to look at some pictures right now of what it looked like today. And you can see pretty skies, blue skies, some pretty clouds out there, really pretty clouds. And we even had a couple of sprinkles, which was really interesting. We had a couple of sprinkles and some really kind of darker clouds that came in later on in the day there around 4:30 or so. We had, like, the sun was out, but we had these sprinkles going on. So we had these sprinkles while we had these pretty skies across our area. So really beautiful, actually, to see. Some really nice clouds there and some blue sky. Really nice to see that again. So let's get to the weather right now. And, we were talking about the weather, but, again, you can see how it kind of cleared out. But let's go to the MODIS satellite, which is over here. And you can see we were kind of stuck in the clouds with this front offshore for much of the day. And then to our west in New Jersey, we had a lot of cumulus cloud formation here. And you can see as the day went on, it kind of cleared out a little bit. This was toward the afternoon. You can see the sun started coming out in Nassau after 3 o'clock or so. And you can see this is the clearer air that we will be having, so we're having the sunshine. You can see the storm over here. There's another storm over here with a cold front. All the smoke, of course. And there's a lot of smoke coming out of California. That almost looks like a pyrocumulonimbus cloud. Look at that. Wow, those fires in California look really, really bad. So anyway, for us, we do have a break from the smoke for now, and like I said, we'll see how much longer it's going to last. We'll look at the smoke model, but let's go look at some of the current conditions outside right now. And it's still comfortable out there. I felt the humidity a little higher today. The dew points have risen. Yeah, we got dew points in the upper 60s now. Upper 60s, 68-degree dew point at Carl Place. For Farmingdale, 66-degree dew point. With an air temperature of 72. Islip 70 with a dew point of 66. Gabreski Airport 66 with a dew point of 64. So yeah, the humidity's come up a little bit. It was a little lower earlier on in the day, but we'll go ahead and we'll pull up the conditions for Farmingdale here. 71 at Farmingdale, dew point 66. So let's take a look and see how the day went. You can see the overcast skies got up to 81. You can see how the dew points kind of rose as we got later on in the day there. The dew points definitely did come up compared to what they were earlier. Let's go look at the high temperatures today. I guess that'll be what we'll do now. Look at the high temperatures. And we'll also have to look at rainfall, too, as well. So you can see 83 at Carl Place, 81 for your high at Farmingdale, 79 at Islip, 75 at Shirley. Progressively cooler as you go east because they didn't get as much sunshine in the afternoon. 74 at West Hampton. The further west you go, the warmer it is. 80 at Central Park. Let's see how New Jersey did. We're much hotter in Jersey. Not surprisingly. Let's see. Especially around this area. Northern Jersey, it looks like have 86 around Newark there. Let's see what... it got to further south. 80 downtown Times Square was 80 though. Again, that marine flood. There probably was a sea breeze, but you can go inland. Lakehurst, 84 for your high. So it depending on where you were. But not a huge variation in temperature. So let's go to the models now, and we'll see what we have now. Actually, we do have some areas of tropical activity we're gonna have to watch. There's a wave coming off Africa. And then there's another area over here that will have to be watched, and we'll see in the coming days what happens with that. But right now, let's focus on what's going to be happening in our area as we get into tomorrow. So go to the HRRR, 0 is the HRRR, and you'll see no rain. We're going to be having fair weather tomorrow, and perhaps a good most of Saturday too. However, this rain, you see this area of rain starting to move into our area later on Saturday. That would be our next chance of precipitation. But for the most part, we're going to have a dry Friday. We'll have to see how the dew points are, so we'll start off with that. Because definitely feeling that humidity out there. This will also show the wind. So tomorrow we start off with a light west wind, and then we have more of a southerly wind develop in the afternoon. So we do start off with a light west wind. The dew points seem to come down. Some drier air tries to build in to parts of Long Island, northern and western. So it looks like to me it looks like there's more of a west flow if that drier air is coming in. We'll have to look at Ventus sky. So I'm thinking we're gonna have west winds for most of the day tomorrow, and then maybe coming south later on. And then for Saturday, we see again the dew points. For some reason, the HRRR just wants to keep those dew points down. They seemed like they were a little low today, so I'm wondering if the HRRR has some issue with dew points or something. But let's go look at the temperature. We'll look at we'll look at it at the GFS for dew points as well. So as we go into tomorrow, tonight we're in the low 60s. Tomorrow, you could see things heat up, especially if you're in Jersey, especially away from the coast. You could be around 90 or low 90s. For the rest of us, mid 80s probably on Long Island with that sea breeze. And then for Saturday, similar type of deal with the temperatures again, which would indicate that there's going to be a decent amount of sunshine both days. Let's go look at the GFS here, and we will see how the GFS handles this. So GFS is similar with the temperature field for tomorrow, and similar for Saturday. Sunday, cooler. That looks like that's going to be a day where we're going to have some wet weather, perhaps. Let's go look at the dew points. So here are the dew points on the GFS. Yeah, it shows a west wind to start, and then more of a southwest wind later on in the day. And air temperatures, dew points, again, lower if you're further west. So it's indicating whatever it is, a patch of dry air coming in or whatever. And that patch of dry air kind of hangs out over us on Saturday, too, because the dew points don't seem to come up that much. It's not until Sunday. Well, and then on Sunday we have another coastal storm again developing. And that looks like that's going to sit there that's going to sit there Sunday and Monday. You can see, look at that. So the GFS is indicating a coastal storm. And then that coastal storm gradually moves away, and then we start getting into that humidity and heat. And you can see here comes a very slow-moving cold front. But that's more of the long range, which I think we'll discuss a little more tomorrow night. So, again, our next chance of precipitation won't be until later Saturday, which, again, I'll discuss as we get more in line with some of the more of these short-range models. Let's look at the sky conditions here. And you'll see here's your Friday, and you'll see mostly sunny conditions. There may be some cirrus trying to roll in parts of New Jersey, southern parts of Jersey, but Long Island mostly clear. I think we should have mostly clear skies according to the GFS anyway. And then lots more clouds for Saturday, and Sunday the weekend looks kind of unsettled. And you can see this. Wow, that's weird. So it has this coastal storm, but it doesn't have any clouds with it. It just has like an area of low pressure off the coast like that. That is kind of really interesting. So that is really interesting that we see that area. If you have that might help to keep the temperatures down a little bit, perhaps. I'm curious to see what it does with the temperatures now for next week. Yeah, it seems like it's got the heat more over Jersey and not so much over Long Island. It really doesn't start cranking the heat until Wednesday and Thursday. I know I said I wasn't going to get into the long range. Let's go back to the sky cover, and let me look at the NAM now. NAM. Okay, I got we'll use the 18Z NAM for this. So here's tomorrow, and you can see it looks like it has a bit more cloudiness over Long Island, particularly Suffolk County. And New Jersey, New Jersey has some popping up in the afternoon. So there could be some clouds around, some of those cumulus clouds again that we might see. But Saturday, definitely much more in the way of clouds. And being that we can go a little further on the NAM, I do want to look at the RGM first, though, with the skies, and then I'll go back to the NAM. So RGM has less cloud. It has a few clouds over Jersey in the afternoon. It has Long Island mostly sunny. Whatever. Tomorrow is going to feature the most sunshine. Saturday, you're going to have a lot more of those high clouds moving in. And then Sunday, oddly enough, it tries to clear up again. So that's interesting because the GFS doesn't do that at all. This is the RGEM. So let's go to the NAM, and let me go to the NAM 12. So this will take us to, again, it's the 18Z. So let me go to this, and we obviously would dry tomorrow, but let's see how far we can get into Saturday here, because nobody likes rain on Saturday. It doesn't seem like it brings much rain at all, actually, with this system. It has a low pressure center, but just not a lot of moisture with it, which is kind of odd, considering. Kind of odd. So let's go to the HRRR and look at the smoke. Obviously tomorrow, it's going to be warm, not going to be as cool as it was the other sunny day, but if you like a nice summer day, that's not going to be too uncomfortable. It'll still be hot, but not brutally so. Tomorrow is your day. Let's go look at the smoke and see what happens here. It's the 0Z run. So we have out to 13 hours. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's bringing much smoke into the area. You can see it does not look like the smoke is just seems to be whatever it is staying away from us. I can go back to an older model. This is the 0Z run, which may give us a little more. This gives us 18 hours worth, so let's see if we can get a little further here. No smoke tomorrow, so I think tomorrow's a nice day. We won't be dealing with the smoke. We'll have sunshine. It'll be in mid-80s, so it'll feel pretty warm for a summer day, but a very good summer day. Well, maybe a beautifully hot summer day. So a few pop-up clouds, but I think it should be a nice day, all in all. Saturday, maybe a little more iffy with the skies, but I think we'll stay dry. So I think that's just about it. It does feel like I'm forgetting something. Why does it feel like I'm forgetting something? But it definitely does feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah, I am forgetting something. I wanted to go to Ventus Sky. Knew it. All right, so let me look at Ventus Sky here for tomorrow, and we'll see. This again uses the HRRR model, and you can see it gets pretty warm tomorrow. Mid-80s. And this, to me, indicates more of a westerly flow than a southerly flow if it gets that warm on Long Island. And you can see more of a southwesterly flow, so it's going to be warm. It's going to be warm out there. And maybe some areas of the island might even get close to 90, perhaps, according to the HRRR. When we look at the dew points, you can see the south. For some reason, it's got like much higher dew points in the South Shore and the East End. But if you go to the North Shore, the dew points are much lower. And if you're in Jersey, the dew points are lower too, which is odd. I don't know if I believe that or not. It just doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Look at the clouds. So you can see, fairly sunny. Fairly sunny all around. So should be a nice day tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine before that Cirrus bank starts rolling in. But that's not going to roll in until later. So I think you'll have a nice sunny day across Long Island tomorrow. And Jersey too, though. You might see a few more cumulus over there. It has to have a tendency to have more cumulus. But once you get into Saturday, that's when you're going to be dealing with more clouds. You can see that right there. So if you like the sunshine, if you like a nice summer feel, I think tomorrow is your day. It will be a little too hot for me. Anyway, that is going to wrap up this weather update. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.